So one down builds have typically been associated with DLCs, and more specifically the Chivalry Pack for the Crossbows and the Wolf Pack for the China Puff grenade launcher. Well, what if you don't own those DLCs, don't like the weapons, or just want to try something a little bit different? Here we have a one down build centered around weapons that are still good enough for the difficulty and also a lot of fun to use, and more importantly, free to use. This build will be focused on a dodge build, similar to the last one down build that I did, using the Rogue Perk deck and going for the maximum of 55 dodge by utilising the Sneaky Bastard skill and a high concealment weapon selection. So first, like I said, the Rogue Perk deck, an awesome perk deck that could take some getting used to. Dodge is a totally different playstyle from armor builds and requires a lot of movement and some duck and cover tactics to regen armor before leaping out and doing some serious damage. Aside from the dodge benefits from the Rogue Perk deck, its ability to switch weapons 80% faster along with a 25% chance to pierce enemy armor makes this perk deck something to be reckoned with. Okay, let's show the guns first, as we will be going into some specific skills around them in the skill trees. First up is the primary, and here I choose the Moscone shotgun, dealing a huge amount of damage of 204, not including the overkill skill and critical hit chances that we will also get from the skill trees. Mods for this weapon are the Buckshot ammo for 15 damage, the Road Warrior barrel for a huge concealment boost, and finally the Gangster special for a further concealment boost. The secondary is another high damage output shotgun, the Judge, dealing the exact same damage as the Moscone, the only modification being the Buckshot ammo also for the extra 15 damage. Now let's take a look at the skills. In the Mastermind side here, you can see that we are equipping this build with the all-important maxed out meat shields known as Jokers, or the extra crew if more people run them. Maxing these skills out does wonders for one down high. Some of your Jokers, once maxed out, can last almost entire heists, get upwards of 20 kills, and some even stare down dozers and steal their attention, leaving you to complete objectives or help your buddy out and take care of business. Once one of your Jokers is defeated, just grab yourself a fresh one, no problem. These guys can also be traded if needed, and Joker skills also grant you a movement speed and a health buff at the same time. Next we will go into the shotgun skills themselves. First off is Underdog to open the tree and get a slight damage buff. Next is Shotgun CQB Ace for a 35% reload speed increase. Then Shotgun Impact Ace for a 15% damage boost that we showed on the weapon stats at the beginning. Next is Close By Basic, which allows us to run and shoot from the hip, which I used to find really strange, but now I really like it. And finally the Overkill skill, which grants us a 75% damage boost for 20 seconds. So once we kill someone with our shotgun, this means that our shotguns will be doing 357 damage instead of the original 204. Next is Resilience Ace for help with flashbangs and armor recovery, and then onto Shokanor Ace. Here this allows us to not only get a further 25% armor recovery rate boost, but more importantly allows us to knock back shields with our weapons. So without HE rounds on our shotguns or grenade launchers, this allows us to take out shields very efficiently. Now we go into the ammo portion. This section here is completely flexible, as it can be switched out for taking Inspire and Doctor Bags instead. Doctor Bags are of course extremely useful in one down heists, as is Inspire, so if that's your preference it is easily switched out. I ran with fully loaded, and the ammo route here, as usually in a one down lobby, aside from all the crossbows and grenade launchers that you see, you also see a lot of Doctor Bags. So if needed, here is where you can be the ammo guy, and considering that shotguns use a lot of ammo, it may be good to be that guy. You also start with a lot more ammo using fully loaded, and with fully loaded Aced, you actually have the ability to replenish your throwables from ammo packs that you pick up, which is extremely useful. Next onto the Ghost Tree, and there is nothing in Technician here. We go all the way to Sneaky Bastard at the top, only basic as we have a extremely high concealment, taking Shockproof Ace for help with the taser issues faced on one down heist, and then the required stamina and movement buffs, along with the dodge chance increase and the ability to reload while running, which is also very awesome. Finally, we go on to Second Wind Ace to break open the tree, Optical Illusions for the 35% non-target chance, and finally, just to help those shotguns along a little bit, we take Low Blow Basic for a 30% critical hit chance. A critical hit is best explained as follows. A mechanic exists in the game called headshot multipliers, meaning that when you get a headshot, it does more damage than when you get a body shot. These multipliers can range depending on the enemy, but for a SWAT guy, let's say the headshot multiplier is 3 times. So if our gun does 204 damage, if we get a headshot on a SWAT guy, then it does 612 damage, as it's 3 times the 204. The critical hit chance is that the headshot multiplier has a 30% chance of being applied by having this skill and meeting the concealment requirements, meaning that if we get a critical hit, it boosts our damage considerably, and if we go for headshots and have the overkill skill activated, we can potentially be doing damage in the thousands per shot. Pretty impressive. Lastly, we go into the Fugitive skill tree and take the all-important 9 lives ace for the extra down before bleed out, an absolute mandatory in 1 down, and we are able to pick up Swansong basic as a way to have 3 seconds to get to safety before going down. Final part of the loadout is of course the throwable, and whatever we choose here has the ability to get replenished due to taking fully loaded ace. I use the concussion mostly as it allows you to get things done or to get somewhere pretty efficiently by stunning everybody. The grenade is also pretty efficient too if Captain Winters is around. Of course, the suit for max dodge abilities of 55, and the mask of your choice, hopefully the Unicorn of Doom just like mine. And for the melee, the good old electric knuckles. I always feel I have more success getting jokers with these things than any other melee. So that is the build, pretty flexible if you would prefer Inspire and Doctor Bags instead of the ammo route. If you would like to make this a pistol build instead, then just change the shotgun skills to pistol skills, and there you go. The Bronco would be my favourite here if that's what you choose. Now a little gameplay to show this in action, and I'll see you guys later.
You got hostage rescue units coming in. Give them hell, guys. They sure intend to treat you the same way. New units are rolling in. It's open. Back the money. It's a cloaker. Don't forget about those safe deposit boxes, folks. Can be good stuff in there. They've got a medic. All right, bring it to the van. It's right across the street. Move it. Hey, Zero, follow me. Sniper.